All right, good morning. Monday morning. Sun is shining. All good. It is Mike and Lisa here on the After 9 program, and we're here for a few minutes. We've got some interesting stories to pass along. A couple things that have been gone, lost, that are returning. That is like the theme for today's show.
It is? Well, like what? Like a theme?
Well, you want me to go first with my little story that I have for you?
Yes, tell me. The lost has been found.
The lost has been found, and this has to do with something that hasn't been in this region, LaSalle in particular, for a couple of years. If you may have missed this on the weekend or late last week, that the LaSalle Post is returning after 2-year shutdown. They are back. The newly
That's awesome.
resurrected LaSalle Post. That is great. I love those little local community papers that and this was like Post Media, right? They shut down all these community papers a couple of years ago, and one of these of the 15 that was shut down in Manitoba and Ontario is the LaSalle Post, and they are coming back, according to Haley Ronaldo, the editor. Very excited to get going. She was telling CBC on Friday, and they posted the announcement saying they're going to be back. And a bunch of LaSalle residents, including myself, are very excited about this.
That's nice. Aw, we can see Lulu settling in behind you there.
Oh, did she just go? Yeah, she was over there. I don't know why.
She heard After 9 begin. She's like, oh, I have to assume the position. That's great for the LaSalle Post. That's awesome. You know, it's you're right. The little community papers are kind of cool, right? Oh, look at her now. She just decided that bed's too big.
Oh,
and she's gonna.
now she's like on the ground. You can kind of see her there.
Oh, we saw her flop down there. But yeah, that's awesome. And there were at one time so many. Like every community had its own little paper, right? And you get to read the stories that you'd never hear of. It's just, cute little stories. So is it a physical paper or is it an online paper?
Well, a little of both, it looks like, from what I read. They are going to print a paper, and they're going to have it online as well.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, you can go to their website, and you can find out more about that. And, she said they plan to highlight members of the community in the LaSalle Post, partnering up with LaSalle Police, LaSalle Fire, some of the high schools to get some of the information out there, and it's great. I think it is much needed. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we get sent to us about like what's happening in people's communities that we got 4 hours, and believe it or not, we can't fit everything in.
Right.
So this is something that we'll make up for that. Like this was found on Kelly's windshield yesterday.
What is it?
It is alerting everybody here in LaSalle in the area that Sandwich Secondary are hosting their annual can drive. They're going to be collecting canned goods for the LaSalle and Windsor area food banks. And this is all put together by the Student Parliament. Grade 11 and 12 leadership classes have teamed up to do this again. So what you got to do is on Thursday, if you are in the area where you got one of these, you put out some canned goods on your porch between 11 and 2, and if you want to drop them off at the school, you can do that as well. But you put them on there, label it Can Drive Donation, and you can tape it to the box, and they'll pick it up, and they'll do some good.
I think that's great. Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So
everybody help. Okay. My lost and found story today.
Okay, yes. The Lost Has Been Found Part 2.
Have you ever lost your cell phone?
Not for more than like a few minutes, right? Where you misplace it around the house.
Have you ever dropped your phone in a body of water?
No, I don't think. Well, maybe I did. I think I dropped it in a hot tub one time.
Oh, okay. I dropped mine in a pool.
Yeah. I remember
Did you do the bag of rice thing?
Yep.
So if you've ever dropped your phone in a toilet, which apparently, Mike, is quite common. You know
Oh, yeah,
why?
I guess. Yeah.
People put phones in their pocket, like the back pocket of their jeans, and then, forget somehow or don't think it's going to come out of the pocket when they pull their pants down and boop,
Yeah.
there you go.
Pants on the ground, phone in the toilet.
There you go. So this story is kind of crazy. There's a woman in Maryland named Becky Beckman.
Becky Beckman. That sounds made up. Okay.
She says she and her husband were having trouble with their toilet last week. There was a banging sound every time they flushed. Initially, they blamed it on, well, we live in an old house, old sounds, creaks, bangs. But then they got so annoyed that they decided to just plunge the heck out of it.
Oh,
They ended
the
up
old
pulling
plunger.
something
Okay,
out.
yeah.
They pulled something out. It was Becky's iPhone
Oh, my God.
that had been deeply lodged in the toilet. Are you ready? For almost 10 years.
Ooh, that is crazy.
What?
10 years.
What
Ugh.
is going on? So she said she lost the phone back on Halloween of 2012. And she may or may not have been drinking that night.
Well, I'll say you were drinking that night. Yeah.
In a Facebook post, she said she thought it was mysterious that her phone vanished without a trace on Halloween. She couldn't remember. But eventually she gave up looking for the phone and bought a new one.
Wow.
10 years later, it was in the toilet, banging around, and they pulled it out.
Hard to believe. Hard to believe that they found it there, and I'm sure it was not in very good shape, and it's an old phone anyway. So, but kind of cool that they did find it. I wonder if anybody else has found anything like that after a long, long time, that all of a sudden it pops up. I think we all lose our phones around the house. Left it in the car, or you left it in another room or something. And what I love, and I'm not sure how well this works with iPhone, but I know with my Android phone, I can tell my Google Home to make call me, find my phone. And even if it is on silent, it puts it into ringer mode and will start ringing.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure if that works with iPhone, if it's on silent or not.
Ever come across these things on TikTok or Instagram where they show you different tricks, that you can do with your phone that you probably didn't know about? There's hundreds. I don't even know the basics, let alone all that fancy stuff like you're talking about.
Yeah, so you can try it. Here, let me see if it works right now. Okay, Google, find my phone. Here's the ringtone. Chacarone. So it rang it.
Wow. Okay. I like that. I think that's cool. It's amazing. There's all kinds of tricks now, right? You can find your phone. No excuse to lose your phone like this woman did.
For 10
10 years, and it was in her toilet.
Wow, gross.
But what I want to know, which I don't think they say in this article. Don't you want to know what I want to know? Aren't you asking yourself what I want to know? Does the phone still work? Can you plug it in, charge it up, and does it work?
I would say no.
Hey, wouldn't it be a great story, though, if it did?
It'd be even a better story because it's a pretty cool story to begin with. I think it'd be even a better story, yes, if it did work. Do you have that info for us? Did it work?
No,
or not?
they don't say. And I'm looking at a picture of it, and it's kind of fallen apart. Like the back has come off of it.
Yeah.
But listen, you just never know. It was 10 years. Wow.
Long time. Kim says, lost my car keys with the key fob. Found them 3 years later. Had a new car. So it's a souvenir.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't believe like that phone was there that long. Like you think it would have caused some issues with the toilet before then.
You know what I'm thinking? That it must have got lodged like a certain way, like maybe this
Somewhere down
way.
the line,
Right.
must have got lodged.
And then it somehow and then that way it wasn't moving. Maybe it was stuck.
Mm.
But then got dislodged and then started, rattling around.
Is that how it went?
Yep.
Okay.
It
All
was
right.
there.
Well, yeah, maybe.
And now it's there. Right.
Okay. Regular Jason says, thought I locked myself out of the house a few days ago after leaving my keys inside. Remember, I have a hidden key outside. How many people do have a hidden key somewhere, either for your kids or for some reason someone's got to get into your house or whatever it might be? I don't know. Like, I do not. I
I
want to
do
get a smart
not.
lock, but
I do not. Yes, we have a touchpad with a code.
yeah. See, I need one of those. That's one of the smart devices I do not have as of yet. So I'd like to get one of those. Yeah, that's my next one. Yeah.
Yeah, and don't place the key if you do have one under the front mat.
No, that's where everybody looks, right? That's like the obvious place that that everybody looks. So yeah, don't do that. Don't put it somewhere else. I know they even have like little things you can get, like a fake rock, and then you can stick it in with a little door or latch on the back so you can get it.
But don't people know about the fake rock?
Well, it does. I guess you got to go to a good one so it doesn't look fake.
Ah,
Or maybe you make your own. How about like you get a little box, little metal box. You bury it in your landscaping and put a rock on top of it, so that indicates where it is. So if like you're like, okay, can you go to my house and check on this? There's a rock to the right of the porch. Take the
here's a
rock
map.
out.
5 paces from the
That's
swing,
right. Yep.
and then turn left.
Yep. Dig down 3 feet.
Head towards the gnome.
The gnome. Hang it right at the gnome. And then go from there. So, yeah, I think it's a good idea. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So, there you go. Anything else you want to discuss this morning before we say goodbye for this Monday?
I think that's it. I mean, I think, everybody's kind of thinking about spring now. I know I am. My head has switched. My thoughts have switched from winter to spring. And I'm getting that itch, right? Like I'm ready. Now that it's going to be March, I'm ready. And yesterday was pretty warm. And I think that kind of, I don't know. We have a little car that we keep in storage for the winter. But every once in a while, there's a decent day in the winter. You can take it out and drive it around. So it stays healthy.
Yeah.
And we did that yesterday. And it was nice. We didn't have the roof down or anything, but it was nice. It was a nice sunny day. It was fairly warm. And we drove around the bridge, like the new Gordie Howe Bridge, taking a look at all the construction.
Was that Craig's choice to go out there?
He likes to go there like once a week. And so we drove by to take a look.
It is pretty cool.
Now, and the Canadian side is higher than the American side right now, so we're ahead.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, that's going to be fun to watch now that it's like, all the groundwork seems to be done. They are building up, and then they'll start going across. So that's cool. Lynn has exclusive news on the weather. Says it's going to be 56 on Sunday.
Nice.
We'll see. Very early look at the Sunday forecast. So
56. Wow.
That'd be nice. I mean, I thought it was like that warm yesterday, and then we saw the official was only, 41 or something yesterday? Yeah, 41,
I don't think it was fit in the
50s.
50s. Yeah.
Yeah, felt a lot warmer than that.
Warm enough.
All right, well, that's enough for today. Enjoy your Monday, everyone. The sunshine, all that good stuff. We'll be back here tomorrow morning around 9:30 for more After 9 fun. And we got a big show already planned for the Tuesday for Shrove Tuesday, Fat Tuesday tomorrow. We'll talk punchkis, potholes, protests, and philanthropy. just some of the things on tomorrow's program.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. We'll fit it
All
all
right.
in somehow, some way, as we always do.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, tune in at 5. Set your alarm for 5, everybody.
Yeah. At 5 right there. Paul McDonald News. You get it right away. All right. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see